Hi everyone, it's me Leslie here with another video. I am so happy to be making this video today because I finally got my new book in the mail. This is my 7th children's positive character book. It's called This Is My Family. I am super excited to share this with you all. This book is all about just showcasing the different types of families that people come from. And I wanted to make this book because I think it's just so important to introduce young children to the fact that there are different types of people in the world and that there are different types of families out there. And this book helps them be able to see the differences. And that also helps them become more aware and more open-minded when they do come across these different types of families. I've met so many wonderful parents over the years of me doing these books, and I met a beautiful grandmother who came up to me one day while I was doing a book table setup, and she told me that she would really love to see more books about grandparents and grandchildren. And so this is kind of a tribute to her, but also it's a tribute to all parents who maybe feel like they're not represented enough in children's literature or in different dialogues, etc. So without further ado, let me show you all some photos, well, some drawings that are in the book. So let's read this first page together. This book is dedicated to all of the beautiful children in the world. May your journey be filled with love for yourself and love for others. And so the very first page is this one right here. And it says, this is my family. I live with my mom and dad. They teach me about compassion. Compassion, noun, sympathetic consciousness of others' distress, together with a desire to alleviate it. So here is a family, and the mother is in a wheelchair. So children that have perhaps never seen someone with a mom that's in a wheelchair or has some kind of difference from their own mother, they will be able to see this and have more of an open mind and understand that this is a potential situation for another kid to be in. Let's see. I live actually near two great grandmothers that are raising their two great grandsons, and so their story really touched me, and so I really just wanted their family story to be represented, so I added them in the book. This says here, this is my family. I live with my twin great-grandmothers and little brother. They teach me about cooperation. Cooperation, noun, a situation in which people work together to do something. Okay, let's do a couple more pages. Here we go. This is my family. I live with my moms. They teach me about tolerance, noun, sympathy or indulgence for beliefs or practices differing from or conflicting with one's own. I really thought it was important to make sure I included a family with two moms because, I don't know, it's a beautiful thing to have two parents that love each other. Regardless of whether they are the same sex, I really do believe in if two people love each other, they should be allowed to come together and have a family just like everybody else. I mean, who are we to stop someone else's love and way that they want to express love in their lives? And let's do one more. Well, how about this one? Because this is kind of like a representation of my own family. So my husband, me, and then an older version of my daughter Rose, because my daughter Rose isn't quite 2 yet, but Um, this is an older version of her, but I just wanted to show an interracial family. So this is my family. I live with my mom and dad. They teach me about confidence. Confidence, noun, a feeling or belief that you can do something well or succeed at something. So, all right, that's enough, I guess. But there's one more. This is my family. I live with my mom, dad, and siblings. I'm the youngest boy of my big family. They teach me to be thankful. Thankful, adjective, aware and appreciative of a benefit, grateful. So this is a big family. So yeah, there are a lot of families out there, and they're all different, and in some ways they're really similar. But with this book, I just wanted to send a visual out there. There are 12 different types of families in this book. There's a single mom, single dad, of course, grandma and granddaughter, and foster family. And there's so many other families out there, but the goal was just to make sure kids can see that there are different types of families other than their own, but also see that perhaps there are a lot of other families that are similar to their own, and they get to see it and feel like they can relate, or somebody else can understand their family situation or dynamic. And what's also important for me to mention about this book is that whether you are in man, woman, the general type of family that we are used to seeing, or woman or man relationship, or if you see like an interracial family, or two great grandmothers raising their grandsons, or a grandmother raising her granddaughter, or whatever situation you may come across, or our children may come across. I just think it's so important to help them be able to see that there are so many different types of families, and also the important part is that the families love each other, that people are being cared for and nurtured and respected. And also with this book, I wanted to express tolerance for each other, and tolerance for our differences, compassion for each other, compassion for our differences. In a world where so many things can seem so chaotic and so scary and hateful, I think it worries a lot of the sensitive people like myself, but it propels, situations like what are happening today propel me forward to try to immerse a little bit more love in our culture, a little bit more love in the world, a little bit more tolerance in the world, a little bit more compassion in our world. I think as long as we all are doing the best we can, are trying to show consideration for each other, trying to be kind to one another as best we can, trying to take a good look in the mirror and realize that, well, I want people to treat me fairly and justly. Therefore, I should try to treat others fairly and justly. And some families are really struggling. For example, maybe some kids are growing up in a foster family, or maybe some kids are growing up in a home with their mom and biological mom or dad, but they're still struggling with different types of things. I suppose my point is just that we don't know what others are going through. And it's just so important to just try to wish good for everyone, wish love for everyone, wish compassion for everyone, pray for a light to shine upon everyone, so that we can all live more harmoniously, more thankfully. I'm rambling now, but I hope that you all understand what I'm trying to say. Just have tolerance for each other, compassion for each other. Love yourself, love your family. Do the best you can to be a light upon the world rather than something that's causing more harm and more ugliness and divisiveness. So let's just try to be people that are trying to be good, trying to be loving. All right, so, well, this is for sale. It's online. And if you have an elementary school age child that you think would be interested in this book, or you're a teacher, or grandma or grandpa or parent, or just an aunt or uncle or whoever, if you think that you'd be interested in this book, it's online. I'll put it in the description box below. And thank you all so much for watching my video. And until next time, bye.